is MasterChef All-Stars.
That's right, it's an old friend, the mystery box.
Tonight, the All-Stars go head-to-head in their first individual challenge.
Man, I'm freaking out.
It's been a long time since I've attempted one.
8 magnificent ingredients, handpicked by 8 incredible chefs.
I really want to do something out of the ordinary.
And with $10,000 up for grabs,
$10,000 is a huge prize.
the results will be explosive.
Mayhem and madness, genius and insanity.
Disaster.
I can't win!
Burning up in my heart like a flame, like a brighter shooting star. In our souls, we all know our dreams make us who we are. We got today, so spin me round and show me the way back to burning up in my heart like a flame, like a brighter shooting star. In our souls, we all know our dreams make us who we are.
I'm ready for this challenge. You know, I'm really relaxed today, but then I'm not. It's a mix of both of them because the red team won the sausage sizzle challenge, and I think they have a really big advantage today. I mean, last night in the house, they seemed quite cocky.
Last night, we got a little list of ingredients, so we know what's in the mystery box, which is a huge advantage.
Like, it's all very well to have the ingredients, but we don't know what the timing will be, whether there's pantry ingredients.
It seems in this competition that if you have the advantage, you can sort of take that to the next level and do pretty well with it. So, you know, whatever little piece of information they get, I'm sure they're going to just run with it.
I suppose red team could have a few advantages, but it's tricky with the mystery
They're
box.
better cooks than us, so that's probably one.
Well, that's one advantage, definitely.
Sweet as.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Oh, here we go, here we go.
All right, let's freak me out.
No, I'm
Interesting.
Is Heston underneath here? I don't want my hands to burn.
Good morning, MasterChef All-Stars. Something smoky going on in here. Well, today is an individual challenge, and that's right, it's an old friend, the mystery box. And the things inside it have been gifted by some people that you might know. Let's get on with it. Lift your boxes, have a look inside. Yeah.
So we lift the lid on the box, and there is the oddest assortment of ingredients that I think I've ever seen under a mystery box. And on each ingredient there's a little photo and the name of a chef that's had something to do with the MasterChef series.
All of the ingredients in front of you have been personally chosen by a chef that you have met before, but not just any ordinary chef, amazing chefs. 8 amazing chefs, 8 amazing ingredients.
Oh, man, I'm freaking out.
Jamie Oliver has given us the heat of chilies. Nigella Lawson might look sweet, but she's given us the tartness of lemons. From Rick Stein, there's spanner crab. From René Redzepi of Noma in Copenhagen, there's asparagus. From Anthony Bourdain, sea urchin. From Michelle Roux, chocolate, but not just any chocolate. 70% Amadei chocolate. From a bloke called John Turode, beef. And finally, the magic in your box, that drifting mist of dry ice suggested by none other than Heston Blumenthal. The question is, what will you make of them?
Jonathan, private masterclass with Jamie Oliver. Remember that one?
I do, yeah. That was probably the best
He cooked a
masterclass.
gazillion dishes in about five minutes.
Yeah.
And now we're going to hit it with olive oil. Right, we're going to loosen it with quality olive oil, antioxidant. Right, I want you to taste that, because it ain't there yet, it ain't ready yet. Again, we're talking about that peppery oil is back. That perfume is slapping you around the face, but it ain't good yet, right? Because what it needs is acid.
Aaron, Heston Blumenthal.
Yeah, I didn't have a good day on that day.
I'm remembering meat fruit.
The grape, the ham stuffing. Obviously, it's the jelly got too cold, started to solidify, and you were trying to coat it while it was going lumpy. So that's why you've resulted in a, looks like a slight hybrid.
Yeah.
Kate, Rick Stein, you went to Malaysia. I remember when you won that.
Really, the heart of a good laksa is fresh coconut, not tinned coconut milk. But we need the grated coconut first. I just love watching this. It's such a good machine. If you do it yourself, it takes forever.
Ah, the MasterChef memories. So we've got 8 magnificent ingredients chosen by 8 magnificent chefs. And red team, well done yesterday. The firefighting challenge, the sausage sizzle. You won that advantage. And we always say a massive advantage, but what was it? Should we tell the rest of them?
Yeah.
The red team found out last night what was inside the mystery box. So they've had plenty of time to figure out what they're gonna cook.
Cheeky.
What you got in front of you are fantastic ingredients. Top-notch, top shelf, the best of the best. We understand there's not much, but that's up to you guys to use your brains. Because you've got those pantry staples of eggs, flour, the cream, the butter, you need to create one dish, not 10, one beautiful dish.
We're looking for 12 spectacular dishes, and above all, the all-star dish, the one dish that stands out, the one dish that is worthy of winning its maker $10,000 for their charity.
$10,000 is a huge prize, and there are quite a few of us, including me, that haven't yet got any dollars on the board, and I am really, really determined to win today.
You'll have 60 minutes to cook us something delicious. Are you ready?
Yes!
Right, let's cook!
I love you. Oh, it's still not hot.
Sorry. I really want to show the judges some technique. I want to show them as much as possible in this 1 hour. If I want to make this money for my charity, I have to do something a little bit more special. So I go a little bit more out and decide to do a crab boudin blanc with some grilled asparagus, and I'm attempting to do a mayonnaise with the sea urchin. A boudin blanc is a classic French sausage, usually using chicken mince. You know, you want it to be that really fine texture.
Have you made a boudin blanc with crab before?
No. I'm confident. I'm confident.
Today I'm being inspired by Nigella, and she's chosen the ingredient lemons. In the Nigella Lawson Team Challenge, I did make some really good cupcakes.
I think they are fantastic, and actually I like it that you made a second batch, because I think this shows everything that's important in the kitchen, which is sometimes things don't work, and it's what you do to rectify a mistake that makes the difference. And they're fabulous. They are really fabulous.
Hi, Nash.
That looks like something cakey. Cupcakes, what are you making?
So I'm channeling Nigella.
Yep.
Got her on my wrist, and I'm making a lemon meringue cupcake. So a lemon cupcake filled with lemon curd and then some meringue.
Cupcakes enough?
So it might be a little bit boring. If it's yummy though, it will be nice.
Yeah, if it's the best cupcake we've ever tasted, you'll win. I mean, as simple as that. Gentlemen, our All-Stars are doing a mystery box. What I want to know is what you would do. George?
Well, I look at the sea urchin and the crab, and they're just such pristine, beautiful ingredients. A lovely custard using those sea urchin tongues that are full of flavour and taste of the sea. And, you know, the crab, poach it simply, pick it beautifully. Suddenly you're creating a lovely little salad with that custard.
I'm drawn to exactly the same ingredients because I'm thinking crab, the lemon, the sea urchin, brilliant. Straight away, we're looking at some amazing things. And you can make a bisque, you can make an oil, you can make a custard, you can do a slow poached egg, you can make a pasta, you can make a little sort of spatzeli type thing. You can really create a wonderful little dish, you know, using all those little elements.
But also beautiful chocolate. So they've got that option within the pantry items and making something delicious and chocolate.
And there's no doubt a couple of them are going to go dessert. You would, wouldn't you? And it's a great chocolate, it's a bitter chocolate. The question is, I wonder who's going to use the dry ice that Heston supplied. I don't know whether anybody's going to risk it to you.
The first thing that came to my mind when I saw the list was chocolate, and I thought chocolate ice cream, dry ice, quick ice cream. I'm going to make chocolate ice cream sandwiches with a salted caramel dipping sauce. First thing I do is make the creme anglaise for my chocolate ice cream. So it's the custard, so eggs, sugar, milk, cream, straight into the Thermomix. As soon as the custard's coming to the finish, I start throwing the chocolate in, so that just melts in. The next thing is for me to cool the ice cream right down. So you've got an 80-degree custard, and I want it right down almost to ice cream stage, and that's when I use Heston's dry ice.
Why is this thing working?
Oh, you're right, Jono? Whoops. What have you done?
Jono, leaking, mate.
Jonathan, where? What are you doing? What are you doing?
I don't think I have... Oops, sorry, Gary.
Jonathan, what are you doing?
The minute I throw the dry ice in, for this boiling hot custard, freezing cold, you know, so the temperature difference is probably something like 160 degrees, really, and the dry ice just flies out of the top, blasts up some of the custard mixture. Of course the judges are going to see that and run straight over. They're right in. Let's have a crack at Jonathan.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to make it super fast ice cream, so I'm trying to cool my custard right down really quickly.
Right.
The problem is...
This is cool. The stuff on the floor is cool.
Can I just make a suggestion?
I don't think I have... Oops, sorry, Gary.
Can I make a suggestion?
It was all clean.
Hello.
Yeah.
You put the mixture into a bowl.
Yeah.
Right? With a whisk. Look at me. With a whisk. You stick your your blended up dry ice into it and you whisk it.
Okay.
Just by hand. Very easy.
Yeah.
No machines.
I thought I could do it all in this, you know, make the custard, chuck the dry ice in.
He's back!
Yeah, Jonathan!
My experience with mystery boxes has largely been positive, but of course feeling very unsure about myself because it's been a long time, 3 years to be exact, since I've attempted one. I've decided to make 2 dishes. I'm going to make a crepe stuffed with a lemon creme anglaise and then a steamed savoury egg custard with spano crab cooked in burnt butter. The main pressure point of this dish is to have the heat low enough so that the steam is gentle. If it's too aggressive, it'll make the surface of the custard very poxy and give a nasty mouthfeel as opposed to a really beautiful, satiny, tofu-like texture.
That's not good. That's not good.
What are you doing there, Po?
Ooh, some
I'm
little
making these
custards.
little egg custards, but do you know what? This always happens to me. I have to do them again.
Why?
Because...
Can we have a look?
Yeah, it's...
What? They look a bit sort of scrambly.
Yeah, no, they should be really silky texture.
What did you make them with?
Just water and egg.
Oh, so they're separated, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, getcha. They're really quite rubbery, actually, aren't they?
Yeah.
So is that flavoured with crab?
Yeah, I'm gonna, what I'm gonna try and do, if it comes out really silkily, I'm gonna cut them into silken threads. So they're like little threads of like tofu, like an egg tofu.
Right.
And then I'm going to do, slice the spanner crab up just with some burnt butter and some lemon juice, pepper on top. So it's just really silky and very clear.
You're under pressure, aren't you?
Yeah.
Do you love the fact that the MasterChef kitchen injects that type of pressure into it? Oh, Gary got it all over.
Sorry, guys.
Oh,
Hang
God.
on.
Poe, should we leave you?
Yes, sorry.
I'm really excited by the ingredients I see in front of me, and because it's an individual challenge, that excites me even more because I really want to do something out of the ordinary. I'm doing a modern take on a seafood cocktail. A little bit of spanner crab with a scoopful of asparagus ice cream with some sea urchin put through it, and sea urchin roe on the top of it.
So let me get my head round. This is kind of bacon my noodle here. So you're going to have steamed spanner crab with some lightly cooked sea urchin and an asparagus ice cream you've cooked in dry ice.
Yeah. This is a massive risk for me. I've never, ever taken a risk like this in cooking. But it's fun. I think if I can carry it off, it'll be great.
There is chaos in this kitchen today. We're making boudin blancs out of crab. We've got a bit of a chocolate explosion over here, and we've only got 45 minutes to go.
As soon as I lift the mystery box, I see that chocolate and that chilli and think, there's my dish. That is a surefire combo. That's what I'm going to use.
Kate.
Matt.
In my house, I'm sure in yours, this just seems to be seen as almost criminal. Unscraped bowls of chocolate. And look at that.
Yeah.
There are 8-year-old kids around Australia who would fight for the right to lick that.
Some 37-year-old women that would love to as well.
Yeah, me too. I love my job. Oh, Kate, that's good. Kate, what are you making?
So I'm doing a chocolate and chilli terrine. It's basically like a halfway between a fudge and a cake. So it's cooked in a bain-marie in the oven. And I'm just doing a little chilli twirl on top. And I'm trying to have a go at souring some of my own cream. We'll see how we go.
You had me at fudge, you know.
The red team won the challenge yesterday. I knew there was going to be crab and I wanted to do a black pepper sauce, but I didn't know what pantry ingredients were going to be under the bench. But when I see flour, eggs, butter, milk, I'm thinking, yes, I can do a crab souffle and then I can do that Singapore-inspired pepper sauce to go with it.
So it's based on a Singapore black pepper crab.
Yep.
So those sorts of flavours, but obviously with a...
So is the souffle going to be in a dish or are you going to turn it out?
I'm going to turn it out, hopefully.
Yeah, so the secret there is not to cook it all the way through, I suppose.
I guess so.
The dish that I've decided to go with is a really wacky spin on surf and turf. So there's a beautiful piece of steak there. There's that sea urchin, which is just purely from the sea, it tasted the sea. I want to turn that into an ice cream and serve it with some asparagus and a little bit of a sauce.
So now you're going to make that sea urchin ice cream using the dry ice?
The dry ice, yeah. I'm going to try and use a few of the ingredients.
See, this is it's like crazy creative bench here.
It is, yeah, no, well, it's one of those, you know, not very often at home you get any of these ingredients.
Sure, yeah.
So you might as well be a little bit weird, try a few different things, and the people on that plate, that's what a lot of them are known for.
You know, I love the fact you're pushing yourself today. You're an all-star, and it sounds like if you pull this off, you'll prove it.
Thanks, Matt.
I can't understand why I still get nervous in here. You know, there's just something about this place that drives me a little bit nuts.
Julie?
Hello?
John Turode gifted you with beef.
He has.
You cooked for John Turode, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Is your lamb not in yet?
No.
Your stuffed lamb's not in yet? And your stuffing's made?
I'm on the way. I'm on the way.
Julie right now, I think she's really struggling. Yeah. She hasn't got the stuffing made. She hasn't got the thing rolled up yet. She's just started the sauce. I'd be surprised if the girl even gets the dish up.
Straight away, I see a beautiful big piece of fillet steak. I decide to do a tortellini.
So, are you using the beef fillet?
I am going to. It's,
How's that going to stay moist?
It's probably, you know what? You're probably going to have to mince it.
Yeah.
Mince it, cook it really quickly,
Or maybe even just cooking all your other ingredients, dicing that very finely,
Yeah, that's
mixing
gonna
it
have
all in, and
funny
making
texture,
your...
though.
It's a tough one.
I just want to make a little filling with some beef mince, make sure it retains a beautiful flavour. That's got beautiful flavour.
Yeah.
I'm concerned about the filling.
Yeah, I am too.
I mean,
Because-
I'll try it. If I don't think it's going to work, I won't do it.
Have you ever? Yeah, that's the thing. Have you ever made, you know, a filling with fillet steak before?
I never had it.
Are you using the beef fillet?
I am going to.
So what's the sauce or the thing that goes with it?
It's going to be a burnt butter and lemon sauce with a bit of asparagus.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that. I'm concerned about the filling.
Yeah, I am too.
All right. I mean,
Because-
I'll try it. If I don't think it's going to work, I won't do it.
Have you ever? Yeah, that's the thing. Have you ever made, you know, a filling with fillet steak before?
I never had it, but that's what I have to work with. So that's what I'm
What
going
else
to
have
do.
you got to work with?
Well, I've got the crab, so if I can't make the beef
Yum.
nice, I might put crab inside the tortellini.
Crab, burnt butter, asparagus, lemon.
The eyebrows. Say it all.
Yum.
Rightio.
I am a bit concerned that fillet might be a little bit too lean for a ragu. You know, two minds are better than one. And I decide instead to make a beautiful, delicate crab pasta.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
All-star cooks demand an all-star mystery box. You got 30 minutes to go.
I then get on to my ice cream, and I've cooked the asparagus in a little bit of butter and some cream, just to soften it. And once it's cooked, I put it into a food processor and really puree it. Now I need to get this puree firmer, and it's a question of adding dry ice to it, and this is something I've never done before. I love taking risks. I love adventure. I'm going to push myself.
Tastes like asparagus. That's weird. That's good. It's got a lovely flavour. It's almost nutty.
I put a tiny bit of sea urchin into it.
There's a reason why the mystery box is terrifying, and we're seeing it right now. There's a lot of confusion, a lot of strange ideas, and we're trying to hint, but no one's taking the hints. Let's go first up with Justine on the top.
Perfect example, Gary. I mean, she's trying to make a boudin blanc using crab meat, and we know crab meat hasn't got enough protein in it to hold it together.
It's not going to work. And what she's done now is trying to make little balls with cling film, and they just look like little rough dollops. So how does she take that little rough dollop and then turn it into a really lovely dish? Bit confused on that one.
Any of the guys you've seen using dry ice?
Yeah, Jonathan.
Jonathan. I mean, he tried to use it inside the Thermomix, and of course there was an explosion.
Yep.
And now he's reverted back to doing it in a bowl the proper way.
It looks
And
really good,
looks
though.
great. He's making ice cream sandwiches.
Yeah,
We
nice.
love ice cream sandwiches.
Love it. Also next door to him, Mariam, she's got a wonderful idea. She's doing a twice-cooked souffle using the crab, and she's using that black pepper kind of crab dish, you know, Asian, Singaporean, and she's going to use that as a sauce. So I imagine, and I may be wrong in terms of presentation, you're going to have this nice little bubbly pepper sauce around this lovely twice-cooked souffle. Looking forward to that. I think it's a good idea.
On the other hand, we've got Danny making lemon meringue cupcakes. Very simple. If she nails it, delicious, but this is all stars. Is that enough?
While my soufflés are baking, I prepare my butter sauce. So I melt some unsalted butter in a pan, I grind up some peppercorns, pop those into the pan with a little bit of fish sauce and a little bit of soy sauce, and just at the end, I take the sauce off the heat and stir through a little bit of that crab and sea urchin roe.
But I don't know if it's going to work.
Next step in the dish is to start cooking off the steak. I wrap the steak in a little bit of foil and tie it up so it keeps that beautiful round shape, and it's going to cook evenly. While that's cooking in the fry pan, searing on each side, I get on to making my ice cream. So the sea urchin mix goes into the stand mixer with a little bit of powdered dry ice, slowly adding that until it starts to come together and is like a frozen clump like you would normally see in an oven ice cream machine, but much, much quicker. Hot and cold.
Have your 8 world-famous chefs thrown you? Well, we'll be finding out in 10 minutes.
I'm making a chocolate terrine with a chili sugar tuile. To make the sugar tuile, I start by caramelising some sugar and water. Once I've tipped that caramel onto a tray, I sprinkle over the chopped up chili and some pepper. Once that's set, I blitz that to create a fine powder and put back into a hot oven just for a couple of minutes. When it comes out, the sugar has melted again and I spread it with the back of a spoon to create some wacky shapes.
Soufflés can be tricky. There's so many things that can go wrong. If you over-whip the egg whites, it'll be dry. If you under-whip them, it won't rise. I go to take my soufflés out of the oven, and of course, Gary's standing there watching, which doesn't make things any easier.
Oh, Gary, you make me nervous.
No, I'm interested too. Just got to tip it out into your other hand, yeah? Is that what you're going to do?
Yeah.
Lovely. Lovely.
It's worked. It looks good. Step one, okay.
I'm going to attempt to make 2 dishes, a steamed savoury egg custard and then a crepe stuffed with a lemon creme glaze. For my dessert dish, I've decided I'd also like to use the chocolate. Not sure how to go with the lemon crepes though, to be honest. I might get caned.
Terrifying things come in tiny packages. There's nothing more terrifying than 2 minutes to go.
Just got to plate up and that's it.
Even with my explosion, everything seems to be going okay. I'm worried that maybe I won't freeze my ice cream enough so that the actual sandwich will just melt out the middle.
There's only 2, there's not 3 for the judges.
We've only got 1 minute to go.
Seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Time's up.
Well done.
Well done, Kumar.
Nice one, Calvin. Beautiful, mate. Beautiful.
I reckon they look tasty.
Oh, look, I'm reasonably happy with what I've put up. Always when I imagine it in my mind, it's very elegant. It looks like something from a restaurant, but, you know, I'm still working on those skills.
I am worried that it is way too simple. I've been looking around at these dishes and there's some crazy things going on. So, for once, I've played it safe, but will it backfire? Probably. The meringue is not very good, but oh well.
Oh, it didn't work very well.
Well, we'll be perfectly honest. At the start of that challenge, 70% of the ideas, I thought, disaster. But guess what? We were wrong. Did I say that? We were wrong. Because everything looks fantastic and we can't wait to taste. First up, Marion. Right, I got my spoon ready because this looks fantastic. Tell us what it is.
It's a crab and sea urchin souffle with a Singapore-inspired black pepper sauce.
Great idea. Let's see if it tastes as good as it looks. You might as well, because I'll tell you what, that is just brilliant. I'm loving that. Hey,
Stop it! Stop it!
It's very light.
Might just have that little bit there, might you?
Thanks,
a little bit
Gary.
sauce, a bit
That's
sauce.
nice.
Not too much. Not too much.
Right. Wow. First up, I'll talk about the souffle. I think that's absolutely wonderful. You used a bechamel, like a roux, to start that off with, and I thought, could be heavy, but it's just so deliciously light.
Marrying that is amazing cooking. Amazing cooking. It just goes to show when you have an advantage like that, you've got to use it, and you've used it to its fullest potential.
Thank you.
Gee, Marion, what a start.
The judges love the dish, and that gives me hope that I can win that $10,000 for my charity today.
Poe.
Sorry about the way my dessert looks.
Poe, when you lifted up the lid on that mystery box, what immediately did your eyes leap to?
I wasn't going to go the crab, but then I thought I should just have a go because it's such a beautiful ingredient. And then I just thought of this traditional dish that I could maybe put a little spin on.
So this is the traditional dish you're talking about here. This crab dish with what's that? That is.
That's just the like a steamed savoury egg custard.
If I think back of how you used to cook in 2009, and it was kind of like there would be 2 or 3 ideas and none would come to fruition. It would kind of be this. I think we used to call you the polar coaster because you go like this crazy ride of mayhem and madness, genius and insanity. Excellent lemon crepes, wonderfully made crepes, thin, silky. And then this absolutely delicious asparagus-y dish. And what's great about this is the asparagus flavour leaps forward above the burnt butter, above the flavour of the crab, above the flavour of that lovely savoury custard. Texturally, the custard, the little bite of the asparagus and the slight springiness of the crab make it a very interesting dish as well. So this is one of those Poe moments when rather than being down there, you're up there, not just once, but twice.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you. It feels wonderful to be back in the MasterChef kitchen and cooking decently. So I'm really happy.
Jono, you're next up.
I've eaten ice cream sandwiches since I was born. In fact, I think I was born with one in my hand. I know a good ice cream sandwich when I got one in my hand.
Tell us what you've cooked.
It's chocolate ice cream sandwiches with a salted caramel.
So one for me, one for George, and...
No, I thought you guys could share one and I'd have the other.
Is that right? They look spectacular, first up. Let's just put that out there. I mean, if you saw those coming out into a restaurant somewhere, a little cafe, you just go, wow, what's that? I want one of those. In terms of taste, I just like it to be more about the chocolate. Like, it's really creamy, the ice cream's really creamy, but I'm not getting a lot of the, you know, that beautiful fruity flavour from the chocolate, that bitterness from the chocolate. And even if you've made it a deliberate effort to make that about milk chocolate, it just really doesn't sing, and that's a bit of a shame.
Thanks a lot. I'm a little bit disappointed with the judges' reaction. I would have really appreciated if they acknowledged the technique that I did to make it and present it looking good, you know? And they failed to acknowledge that part.
Hayden, please.
Basically, it's a surf and turf.
Sadly, you've overcooked the beef and the sweetness of the sea urchin dominates that ice cream. And so it's a bit like having a scoop of vanilla ice cream with a slight sea flavour on top of beef, and that's not a good combination. Aaron.
It's a spanish crab ravioli and chili oil.
The pasta, I think you've rushed a bit. It hasn't quite got that lovely silkiness you want it to have. It's a little bit tough, a little bit leathery.
Thank you.
Next up, Chris. Chris, what's the dish?
Seared carpaccio with a sea urchin butter.
That's jam-packed full of flavour, and I love that texture of the beef because it's still raw against that butter. It's a magical, magical flavour. Well done.
Thank you.
You're up there, Kims. You're up there.
Kumar, bring forward your dish, please.
I've never seen an asparagus ice cream done before. To win the $10,000, I think you really need to do something innovative and creative and push yourself.
Tell me what you've done.
It's a crab salad with a bit of asparagus and an asparagus and sea urchin ice cream topped with fresh sea urchin.
Normally the safe thing is to pick one. Pick the lemon or pick the chili and kind of knock out something using just that. But you've used lots. You've used the sea urchin, you've used the asparagus, you used the crab, you used the dry ice. And you've also focused on what unites them all, which is their texture, their creaminess of texture. That is a great, great dish. Really clever, really inventive, and above all, really delicious.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thanks. I think it paid off taking that risk, trying to do something unusual. It's now inspired me to do even more.
Next up, Julie.
Oh, yay, Julie! I'm happy with my dish. I know it tastes really good, and I think I may have actually managed to plate something pretty. It's a crab tortellini.
I don't remember you really presenting many dishes like that. You've tried really hard to make this restaurant-y. Like, you've put these little things up. Is that Julie kind of cooking?
Oh, I can't win!
You know what I'm asking you seriously is that we know the style of cooking that you do, and it's homely, and it's beautiful, and it's tasty. Come on, just give us that. You don't have to try and be fancy just because.
Okay.
The dish is really tasty, and it is not spectacular, and I think it could be. I think if you'd spent a little bit more time making those tortellini, even if they were a little bit thinner, if that pasta was a little bit thinner, or there was a little bit more sauce and a slightly more acidity, then I think you'd take what is a good dish and just, boom, just take it up. And it is not the presentation that will improve it, just that little lightness of touch.
Danny?
Hi, Danny.
Good luck.
It's lemon meringue cupcakes.
This is it? Is it good?
I think it's great.
The actual sponge is very dense, a little bit dry possibly. I'd eat all the centres out and probably not eat the rest of the cake. They're good, they're not great. Callum?
It's a crab custard with a caramelised sea urchin butter.
I love the textures of the asparagus and the way they've been seasoned and cooked. My only negative is I get a bit of that flavour of the blowtorch.
Okay.
Justine, please.
So it's a crab boudin blanc with sea urchin mayonnaise.
Those are Spanish crab balls been floating in a beautiful, clear crab broth, then I think you'd had a lovely dish. But as it is, the balls are cold, and I just want to sit there and strip all that away and just have that lovely char-grilled asparagus, that beautiful, rich sea urchin emulsion.
Next up, Kate.
Go, Kate!
Don't know how to do this.
Ooh, chocolate. Right, what have you cooked?
I have cooked a chocolate terrine with chili tuile and frozen soured cream.
Wow. It looks like it's as you've done something and it's just gone like that.
I probably needed an extra 10 minutes, so it could have been in the blast chiller for a bit longer before I had to pull it out of the tin.
You happy with it?
Apart from that, yep.
Shall we taste?
Please do.
Look at that. It's all fudgy. Is that how you wanted it to be?
Absolutely.
Mm.
You're gonna have a bit of the tuile with it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the tuile. The chocolate stuff, though, the fudgy stuff. This cake straight out of the oven, all warm and gooey and wonderful, is just absolutely perfect. In fact, you could put a blob of cream on there and it would still be just as fantastic as it is right now. I do love the fact that you've showed a bit of skill making the little chili tuile. But after you've had a few big spoonfuls of the chocolate cake, who cares? Thanks, Kate.
Thank you, Kate. You know, they're happy with the dish. I'm happy. There's a chance I could be, you know, in with a good shot here, but I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch.
What I want to know is the mystery box still terrifying?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
It still throws some googlies up, doesn't it? And you started off, we think, a little bit patchy and then pulled it together and put up some brilliant dishes. So, who is the winner? Well, we tasted some great dishes today, a few of which we had to have a little discussion about because we couldn't make up our minds. But we've chosen the 3 best dishes of this challenge, and they belong to... Well, we tasted some great dishes today, a few of which we had to have a little discussion about because we couldn't make up our minds. But we've chosen the 3 best dishes of this challenge, and they belong to... Marion. Kate. And Kumar.
Well, 3 really good dishes, and I've got to say it was a close run thing because both Chris, your carpaccio with sea urchin, and Poe, your crepe, and also your little custard with your Spanish crab were delicious. We decided on these 3 dishes for the following reason. Marion, amazingly light double-cooked souffle, wonderful flavour of pepper without the heat, and the crab as those delicious little nuggets of seafood. Kate, you had us at fudgy. Kumar, you never cease to amaze us. And especially today, because I reckon that's the best food you put up.
Yeah.
It had texture, it had flavour, it pushed boundaries, and it showed that you are adventurous in how you think about food, and so we love that dish. It wasn't a unanimous decision, but a decision has been made, and the dish that wins, the dish that earns its maker $10,000 for their chosen charity, is Marion. Marion, you've just won $10,000 for Save the Children. How do you feel?
Honestly, you know, it is so scary coming in to cook against all these guys, and it's very lucky. And also, you know, to raise that much money is amazing. I mean, $40 in the hands of Save the Children Australia can feed a malnourished child for a month. So that's, you know, that's a lot of kids right there. It's amazing.
I think what we loved about your dish, besides the fact that it tasted absolutely delicious, was how we can see how you've developed as a cook from the very, very beginning of 2010 when you were in the top 50 to where you are now. The same idea, but executed with beautiful finesse today.
What's really lovely is no doubt you guys are working extremely hard in the MasterChef kitchen, putting up some great food, but you're doing a wonderful thing for all your charities. You're raising money. And the tally is looking brilliant. Marion, you're on top of the tally with $10,000 for Save the Children Foundation, which is brilliant. And toe-to-toe with you, Marion, is Danny with $10,000 for the Starlight Foundation. Hayden, you've raised $5,000 for Boys Town. Kumar, another $5,000 for Doctors Without Borders. Kate, $5,000 for Tier Australia. Well done. Julie, $5,000 for Oxfam. Chris, $5,000 for the Lort Smith Animal Hospital. Well done. And Callum, another little cheeky $5,000 for the Cancer Council. Well done.
I just feel great for raising money, but then I think, you know what? I've come in here and I've beat everyone. And I have to say that is a huge confidence booster because this group of people are amazing cooks.
Next time on MasterChef All-Stars.
Welcome to the Onion Chop.
It's the return of the ultimate skills test.
Just a great example of how the MasterChef kitchen can really get to you.
Then,
please welcome back to the MasterChef kitchen, the world's worst.
It's a blind tag team relay to fix that dish.
Person coming in behind me is not going to have a clue what we're doing.
And for the winner, a massive advantage.
Got any idea what you're cooking?
I think it's a meat pie.
I think I've done the wrong thing.